And 5, 4, 3, 2. Today I'm gonna explain you the conjunction whereas, as well as I'd like to invite you to listen to 2 or 3 more conjunctions apart from whereas, like, for example, okay, even if, this is another conjunction, and because. Okay, are you ready? Later on, we're going to study 2 idioms, okay? To beat in the bushes and bark on the wrong tree, or bark at the wrong tree. Are you ready? Okay. Whereas links 2 ideas that contrast with each other. It is a conjunction. It is used to highlight an important difference between 2 similar things or facts. Examples: whereas we did all the job, they enjoyed themselves. He's careful, whereas I take risks. Whereas you help him, he doesn't help anyone. Okay, more conjunctions. Even if. Even if means whether or not. It is used to emphasize that something will still be true if another thing happens. Examples: you will go to that cinema even if they don't allow you. I'm still going to go swimming in the sea even if it rains. Even if they invited me, I wouldn't go there. And finally, even if she come back, I will not talk to her. Okay. Sentences with experience. People learn from experience. Well, I am just turned 24 years old and I have learned a lot from experience, especially bad experience or just experience. Okay? Number 2, my sister is very experienced. Number 3, Steve had a terrible experience. Life is indeed a good experience. His experiences made him very weak. Steve describes his own experience, and experience is the mother of wisdom. Okay. I think that when you fail at some task, you won't fail. You just gain experience. This is my personal opinion. Okay. Then, more with experience, we experience the mistakes we make in life. My sister is very experienced. Excuse me, what job experience do you have? In which field do you see yourself more experienced and willing? My brother has a lot of experience. I had a strange experience last week. I can speak from personal experience. Okay. Now, okay. Listen to this. Listen to from this experienced teacher that she's too willing to explain you about 2 idioms, okay? Are you ready? Well, yes, so am I. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Listen to her.
Hey everyone, it's Hadar. Today we are going to talk about 5 idioms that you cannot avoid in American English. Idioms are short expressions that usually their meaning is very different than the literal meaning of the phrase or the expression. Today we are going to talk about the pronunciation of the idiom, we're going to talk about the meaning, and I'm going to give you some example sentences, and then you will have an exercise to come up with your own sentences with that specific idiom. If you are new to my channel, then hi, my name is Hadar. I'm a non-native speaker of English, and I am here to help you speak English with clarity, confidence, and true freedom. Check out my website for a lot of free content and resources at hadarshemesh.com. You can also follow me on all these channels for daily lessons on social media. The first idiom that I'm going to teach you is barking up the wrong tree. Nice connected speech practice here, and also a really cool idiom. The definition of this meaning is to focus on the wrong thing or make a wrong assumption about something. Now, it's often used when someone is blaming the wrong person for taking the wrong approach, okay? So if I'm blaming you for not doing your chores, but you've done your chores all day long, then, and I keep nagging you about it, then you need to tell me, Hadar, you are barking up the wrong tree.
Okay, are you ready for listen or to listen to more examples? Okay, listen to this. Barking up the wrong tree. Is this the pursuing a mistaken or misguided line of thought or course of action? Okay? His wife thinks he's under suspicion, but I'm sure she's barking up the wrong tree. Okay, let me put an example of myself. Yes, I don't think the United States, okay, is not barking at the wrong tree or are being misguided or following a misguided line of thought when they are sure that Nicolas Maduro is a kingpin, chief or boss of Cartel de los Soles in Venezuela. I think this is true. No, the United States is not barking up the wrong tree, or he's not barking up the wrong Maduro. Well, and finally, my second idiom, apart from the first idiom the teacher has showed you, and one second idiom by myself is beat the bushes. Beat the bushes. Okay. Beat the bushes. All right. Beat the bushes. Is to look everywhere for something or someone. As in, I've been beating the bushes for a substitute, but haven't had any luck. This term originally alluded to hunting, when beaters were hired to flush birds out of the brush. Okay. Now, let me put more examples. And to beat around the bush, notice the difference. Beat the bushes, beat around the bush is to avoid talking about what is important. Don't beat around the bush. Get to the point. And then I'm coming with more examples to beat around the bush, to talk about lots of unimportant things, because you want to avoid talking about what is really important. Quit beating around the bush and say what's on your mind. Thank you. Thank you for watching.